know, my children, some time to really contemplate some deep thoughts and themes of horror works. What they say about society and the human condition. Other times, here's a shark that's also a dinosaur. An archaeological site headed by a couple, Alice and Frankie, and their disobedient son discover the remains of a dinosaur that are perfectly preserved. They suspect there might even be some intact soft tissue beneath the spines they found. Unfortunately, things are disrupted a bit by the local extremist creationist, Reverend Peter Matthews. He thinks the dinosaur bones are fake science planted by the archaeologist and has gotten the city council to revoke their dig permits, primarily because it gets in the way of his Christian golf course, one that has 40 holes since it's themed around Noah's Ark. He's of course a bit of a bigot too, because the couple are lesbians, who are more than a little sick of him being such an asshole. However, the two that are actually getting along are the Reverend's daughter, Addie, and the two women's son, Evan. They make arrangements for a little romantic encounter later, while the archaeologists work to try to save their dig site lest they lose the find of a century. The Reverend returns to his golf course and encourages Addie to get together with Jason, a boy who works at the course, whom she has already slept with and recognizes him as a scumbag. Still, the Reverend is having other problems. A gopher problem at the course, but he has a guy on it, Jeremiah, who's enacting Operation Caddyshack on the gophers, filling their holes with propane and then igniting them. The Reverend encourages him to do so when the course is closed. That night, Addie and Evan meet at the 9th hole and share their insights about the cosmos and the world, hopeful that in the future there won't be as much strife between science and religion. And what better way to bring people together than with a giant monster, eh? Yes, it turns out the dinosaur they were digging up wasn't quite dead. It is a Sharkasaurus, as it is called, just in a dormant cycle, but now woken up and hungry. It goes on a rampage, eating several people on both sides and chewing off Jeremiah's legs, eventually finding itself at the protest to protect the dig site, and protects itself by killing many more innocents, including poor Frankie. Everyone retreats to the golf course, the central building being a large one they can protect, although Addie and Evan get stranded on one of the golf course's attraction, a Brontosaurus, because the Earth is 6,000 years old, you know. Jesus interacted with dinosaurs. And since the two are stuck up there, what else is there to do but have sex on top of it? I mean, nothing gets my motor running faster than giant monsters killing people, but I didn't know that other people had that kink. Both sides are equally disgusted by their children's behavior, but it is a moot point. The Sharkasaurus is still stalking them. Jeremiah comes up with a plan to kill the creature, using his own hidden arsenal of weapons. They send Jason out to get the lovebirds, armed with a gun, and he wants to leave Evan behind and only take Addie with him. In the ensuing struggle, though, Jason is accidentally shot, much to Evan's own personal horror. Bit of a moot point, though, since both end up getting eaten by the Sharkasaurus. With something now uniting the parents, they work together with Jeremiah to try to finally slay the beast, succeeding in barbecuing it at the cost of the Reverend's life. Or do they? In the wake of everything that has happened, the loss of so many lives, Alice is now working with Jeremiah and vows to kill the Sharkasaurus. Death is an act of evolution. It's how we change, how the land changes, how the world changes. Time passes, but death, like evolution, is constant. So here's hoping this change is for the better.